So, everybody can get their long rest. Hit the long rest button if that is what you want to do. We are all level 4 now at this point, I believe, right?
Yes, because we got all sorts of feats.
Indeed. Yes. You got all sorts of feats. Now, since it is the next morning, I should probably switch it out for happy Pokemon Center music. But we have a couple of housekeeping things to do since it is the morning. Number one thing is Kid. You have egg. I would like you to roll for egg.
Roll for egg.
That will be, if I remember correctly, a D100.
Alright.
And that will tick off. Ooh, nice.
Hey, hell yeah.
Lots of steppies. Okay, somebody needs to do maths for me. 130, 140...
217. What's the base number?
Oh, it's not the base number. It was 57 and then plus 87, so that would be 144, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You're making good headway on that. Keeping the egg warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. The other thing is, I already told you guys about the inspiration that you all got. I believe Milo already used his, but that's fine.
Yeah, he had motivation to do that.
Okay. The other thing is if you would like to bond with your Pokemon for temporary HP bonuses and then also for loyalty stuff. If you would like. I don't know how much time you have because this morning is going to be a little crazy. You got in really late last night.
I don't think V's gonna have any time to do any of it because you're gonna have to wake him up to like rush to the cruise ship.
Yeah, I mean, like even for Milo, even 6 hours of sleep is still 8 a.m. So I don't think he'll have his hour in the morning if we want to talk to D.
Okay. All right. We can do that later. You can do that at any point in the day if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll take some time on the cruise ship, and maybe they'll have like a rock wall that we can climb, or like a swimming pool that we can just like swim some hard laps in, or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Lou's looking at me like, no.
Poor Grumpy Lou. But yeah, you all meet back up at the table. Blur is nowhere to be found. But Milo, you know that you kind of communicated to him where the ship would be taking off at the docks. It's not hard to figure out.
So he is, okay.
Yeah. So he's maybe coming. Who knows?
Yeah. I put the offer out there. We'll see.
Yeah.
By the way.
And you guys are calling D on the phone, or what are you gonna do? Just meet up with her?
It'd be better to, let's go down and talk to her. That way we could introduce her to Moel and Toa, and, we'll be down hopefully near where the docks are. Maybe the cruise ship's in the same place. We could just go from there or close.
Okay. Yeah, could be. All right. In which case, let's see. I don't have a map for the docks, so I'll just put you over here. Because it'll be
It's the Lapras. Get it.
No! Stop it! There's the Lapras.
Is that a Steelix in the water? That's a Steelix in the water, isn't it?
No, I think it's just a ship. I think it's just meant to look like... No, I think it's just supposed to be a ship. Can you imagine? Steelix could go in the water. They'd just be underwater.
Yeah, they wouldn't float very well.
I mean, maybe it's only like 30 feet deep there, and he's just like
poking his head up.
Yeah, poking his head up. I think it's actually supposed to be like a light, like a sun flare on the water, right there.
I thought it was.
But it looks like a Steelix head.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, it's probably like a boat designed to look like a Steelix because it's Pokemon.
Probably.
Also true.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Would the Lapras be mad if we hopped on? Are they temperamental? Are they cool?
The Lapras is not there. From henceforth, I shall only give you guys maps with no Pokemon. Okay. Well, you meet back up with Dee. She is very happy to see you initially, and then surprised when you bring more people over. But she kind of, she comes up to you and she goes, well, you already ready to set off? I know you called me a couple of times in the middle of the night there, but I hope nothing's bad's happened. I got everything loaded up for you guys, so we can set off whenever you want.
Define bad.
Oh boy.
We have a scheme we need your help with.
Oh, yeah. I love schemes.
I
Love a good scheme.
Put it like... Okay,
No,
well,
it's a
she like
scheme.
that. Okay.
It's definitely a scheme. And we'll lay out the scheme.
Oh, I don't like that scheme.
I mean, okay.
Too late.
So it's
Kids.
why? What don't you like about it in
Well,
particular?
first of all, a very specific person is going to murder me for No, V, I have to say, I have to put my foot down on this. No.
But I got tickets.
Your father will kill me. I mean, not that he could. He
What?
absolutely could not. But he very
What does he have to do with anything?
She kind of pinches the bridge of her nose and goes, look, he's already called me and he was very upset with the fact that I took you to Oaks Island, which,
What?
that I don't think was fair of him, but...
Why did he call you? Why does he have your number?
Well, you see, it's... I'll tell you when you're older. The point being, everybody in Pallet
My
Town...
dad?
That sounded worse. That sounded worse than I did it.
I didn't say that
The
actually.
utter
in character
shock.
out loud.
The utter shock in the way that came out. My dad?
Oh, God,
That was out of character. Just like,
No,
what?
yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know.
God.
I didn't.
mean,
As soon
okay,
as I
so-
said that, no, she's like,
I understand the risk there, D. I get it. But like, here's the thing: the Sylph is very omnipresent, right? You can agree with that. It's
No,
everywhere.
yeah, that's
They're-
exactly why I think it's a terrible idea, boys.
Do you
They're cool
think
tickets.
that? Do you think that avoiding it is gonna make them just go, "Oh shucks, let's just let them go on"? Because I don't think so.
I think,
think
that there
that-
are already people in the world who are probably trying to take care of it, and I don't think that it's a job for children. You were supposed to be on an adventure. I had a
That
whole
is-
thing planned out.
Well, see, here's the thing: we want you to.
But D, it's a cruise ship. Like, when are we ever gonna get to go on a cruise ship
Oh,
for free? There are one tickets for.
Right, so I mean, like.
Dear,
I
look,
never,
maybe...
I never win anything.
I understand. And she kind of glances over at Kid, and then at Milo, and goes, you're all... look,
Just want to get into a little bit of skullduggery. The stories that
A
can
little
happen.
bit of trouble. Yeah.
I just want to go on a cruise.
But I mean, I'm serious. Like in my mind, ignoring them is just going to make the problem worse. If we go and they want to talk to us and do something like that, then that at least gives us more information. And what are they going to force us to do? Like, that's why we want you guys close by, all right? Because the ocean's fucking huge. Like, it's big. So if we're on that boat, then they have, the power because of the implication that we can't leave.
Exactly.
that's why
Which is also, while we're here and we got you, Kid's gonna pull out the mag bag and gingerly pass it to D like, look after this while we get into our scheme.
Where did you... Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask about that later. She kind of cradles the egg under one arm.
There's a video online. We'll show you later.
Oh boy. I don't know what that means, but I don't like the sound
It
of that.
went about as well as you could imagine.
Look, dear, I understand that you want to do good, Milo, really, I do, and that's very, very good of you, but there's things that people itself can do to you and your Pokemon that are much less simple than a fight, or a fist fight, or whatever it is you're imagining. People
I
have
mean,
been trying
imagining
to...
a fight, honestly. What I'm
Okay,
imagining
that's
is that they're
good.
going to sit us down. They'll sit us down with some lawyers. They'll tell V that he needs to stop. V will say no. They'll impart some understandings upon V about what will happen if he continues to say no, but V will always just keep saying no, and we'll, probably have to jump off the ship, which is why I want you guys close. But
also,
if we
like,
don't go and find out,
if
we'll
they
never
were
know.
just gonna do, if they were just gonna do the whole like sit us down with lawyer, why didn't they just do that? Like, why give us tickets for a cruise?
They want. That's what he said. They want that implication.
It's control.
Nothing can really happen, but we're out at sea along with them. Implication is there that if we don't go with what they say, anything could
Then we
happen.
jump off a ship.
Yeah, but they're not expecting us to have another ship, just over the horizon so that we only have to tread water for 10 minutes or so, which you can do. I've seen you do it. You swim. It's going to be a struggle. And we'll try to... They've got those, life
don't know
vests
about
and those
that.
rings. I've got it all kind of loosely worked out, but until I see the cruise ship and the size of it, I can't work out the details. But...
Big.
Don't worry, V. We'll get you one of those float themed
mean-
flotation devices. That way,
Guys, we
won't
also
drown.
we'll have our Pokemon, so, we can
I don't
use
have any
them to
water
help us.
Pokemon with me.
We're a team, V. We'll work
You,
together.
you don't have any water Pokemon either.
No, but Kid does,
Kid has
and
one water Pokemon.
Froakie is
we're
just
not
gonna...
gonna be trying to
And
like
she's
swim all the way
tiny.
back on Froakie.
she's just a little gal.
I know.
She's so
I understand. I get it. Like I said, it's just
Well,
a
okay.
stopgap until it
Do you think it
Lou
would
is good
be
at climbing
weird?
and jumping around. Chespin could help us descend over the side. If it's a cruise ship, it probably has, emergency boats that we could cut away with.
Commandeer.
Yeah, we could
Right.
commandeer. You've
What if
got
I
ghosts
just-
that can go through the walls and help us spook everybody on there. So we've got power.
What if I just wear a life vest the entire trip?
I think that's a fucking amazing idea. Like, honestly, you should probably have just had one on since we left Pallet City. Like, really?
Yeah.
I
You
don't.
should have had some life vests on your boat.
We're a little close to the water. Does V have a life vest on her boat? Can I go and get one for?
Yeah,
or
for sure she
D?
does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's just gonna climb onto the boat and go find one of the life vests and just kind of fix it. From this point on, you just have this on, and it's just part of you.
I'm gonna get real hot.
It's only really along your front there. It's open along the back. It's just jump in the water and float. You'll feel better. It's what
It
it's
smells
for.
weird.
It does.
Probably Wingle and bread.
Okay,
Can I wear it under my jacket?
Look, and D reaches over and begins to adjust the straps and everything and goes, Milo, I think this is a good start. I just want to make sure that you're not, overdoing it a little bit with the hero act. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interfere, but I've raised a boy that was much like you, except a little less, careful about things. So I understand the urge.
yeah, right? How are they less careful and survived?
Yeah, most of it is up to luck. That's my general idea. And I have
What do we have if not luck? We're
luck
super
is
lucky.
a fickle thing, though, kid. I understand that you guys have been lucky thus far, but look,
I don't know.
if you insist on
What if-
getting on the cruise, I will absolutely follow along and rescue you as soon as I can, but if... I swear, if your father finds out about this, he's gonna have my head. Or he's gonna have
won't tell
somebody's
him.
head.
I mean, he'll find out. We're gonna piss off Sylph. You're definitely gonna make your presence there known, V. 100%.
What
Like-
if I just refuse to go talk to them when they summons me and pretend I can't hear them or understand and then just walk away?
That's...
So that implication that I keep talking about, it does have some extent. Like, there's only so far you can go away from them. They will probably find security and bring
Big
you in
ship.
for a conversation. We don't know that.
Well, but
Like it couldn't be.
You
It might not
think
be any
this
bigger
fancy-
than
It could, yeah,
You
it
think
could be
this
like a little
fancy ship-
small yacht. No, we're
think
assuming
this
it's a
fancy
cruise
ship
ship, but it
with,
could
like,
be tiny.
gold
Yeah.
tickets is gonna be a small, tiny yacht.
A fancy yacht with 4 staterooms and like a mini casino in the middle that's like maybe 80 feet long. Sure,
Okay,
I
what
could
if
definitely see that being a possibility.
we go there and it is a small ship, and then I change my mind because I don't care about that. I just want to go on a giant, awesome cruise ship.
The size isn't what matters. It's still a cool ship. Like
I don't really like boats.
that's true. Okay, well, either way,
If it's a small ship, you could potentially talk them into letting you drive it though, because there's a lot less issue with a kid driving, a boat compared to a cruise liner.
that's a
Can't
good question.
capsize it.
We'd be able to see a massive cruise liner. Is there a massive cruise liner here?
No investigation or perception check needed.
It's right there.
Yes. As you're actually like on a slightly different dock. There's a lot of docks in Cinnabar. It's actually a pretty sizable city. You're on like a smaller dock where Dee has parked her boat for the time being, and she's just yeah. But as you look out across, you in fact see something gigantic approaching,
See,
like
big ship.
Big ship.
Titanic-ish sizes.
Okay, so I
Definitely.
could just avoid them and not talk to them.
Well,
Yeah. No.
If I
how
had
good
security,
how good
I'd
at
run
hiding
away.
are you, V? On a scale of 1 to 10, if you
Pretty
if you had
good,
to
I
give it a number.
Here's a
mean,
better.
we-
I got a better question. How long
What?
are you willing to hide on a cruise ship instead of enjoy the cruise ship?
Yeah, I want to do cool shit though.
Yeah, right. I know that. I get it. Is Blur here? Is he anywhere nearby?
Blur is still not here.
Okay.
Blur is mysteriously still missing, but you don't know. Like, it's approximately like 9 a.m. right now. The cruise
Yeah.
ship is approaching. It's about to dock, and it'll probably start boarding eventually.
About half an hour.
But-
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you said you got his number for me. Like, you didn't give it to me, but where is he?
I mean,
I thought we were gonna talk to him about legal stuff.
Yeah, I told him that you wanted to talk to him about the legal stuff. And possibly
Give me his
like
number. I'll call him.
I'll call him for you and you can talk to him. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And Milo will just start dialing the number on his phone.
Okay.
Remember, this is Milo's phone. Don't throw it.
Alright, you dial up Blur, and it rings a couple of times before it clicks, and you hear a very, very tired voice answer back. What? Yeah, I'm
Hey,
on
Blur,
my way.
morning. Oh, okay. Cool.
Hurry
Well,
up!
we'll be here then. See you soon.
She's gonna be here soon.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you coming to talk?
Yeah, I mean, I told him that you'd fill him in on the details here.
Hurry up!
Shut
I was
up.
just sort of holding the phone out and back. All right, we've got maybe like half an hour before we've got to leave here, so
Right. We were also, I guess you weren't there because you were talking to him. We called Acacia, and they said they wanted to like meet us and talk about this, but at the same time, like they wouldn't be able to get here before we have to go on the ship. So I'm not sure where they expect us to talk to them before we go on the ship.
I don't think we have that option. I think we pretty much just have to get on this ship with what we have planned.
Right. Like I told them maybe they could like spy infiltrate and just like fly onto the ship and meet us on the ship. I don't know if that they really like that idea. They kind of seem not into it, but that's weird. Like why wouldn't you be into that?
They did assure us that we would not be maimed.
Probably. They
Small
probably would not
comforts.
kill and or maim a bunch of children.
Okay, all right. Well, that is comforting. I mean, that sounds good. Okay. All right. Well, we'll wait here till Blur gets here, and V can kind of fill him in,
Mm-hmm.
and then. So
If I
whenever you
can't
get to-
record it, do you think I should have like a wire, like a recorder? I could record like audio.
Yeah. It would definitely use less power, but it's still the same problem that Moel was talking about with.
The
You
battery
got like
dying.
4 hours, yeah. I mean, we could
I mean-
each.
You don't think their talk is going to be more than 4 hours?
No. I definitely think you could record the talk if they let you keep your phone.
What if I hide it?
We don't even know what they're gonna do. I mean, they could just be
Are they
like,
gonna try to take our phones? What if they break my phone?
oh,
It's
man,
already
You're
broken.
already
Say
broken
let's do
phone.
'em.
What if they do and you sue them for damages because it's broken and pretend like they did it? You can get a new phone.
Dee's just standing there, like, watching all of this going, there's a lot of what-ifs in the scenario. I don't think anybody's going to be breaking anybody's phone. Why don't we just hold off about that? Look, alright. Oh, is that your last friend? And she points over to where you see a familiar figure as Blur approaches, kind of rounds the corner on the dock, and he huffs over to you. He does not look like he is in good spirits, but he is here for better or for worse, and he kind of ignores Moel, who waves to him, ignores Toa.
Milo's giving him the same like wave, like the big like arm up in the air, like hey.
Blur, hurry up!
Blur!
We're supposed to talk to you.
No, it's okay, V. It's okay. We were out late, you know how it is.
We were
You're
supposed
not
to
a morning
talk
person
to
either.
him. Yeah, that's why this sucks. But if I have to be here, and then so does he, and he was supposed to give us legal counsel, whether he thinks this is a good idea.
As
Well,
Blur
why don't you-
approaches, he just goes, I can already tell you that it's not a good idea. Next question.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, but, I mean, why not? They're inviting us to go on a cruise.
Right, I'm sure that'll go great. I'm sure they just want to fill your glasses with fake champagne. And then he kind of stops, glances over at Milo, and goes, anyway, what was your idea? Enlighten me.
What's the plan, V?
Well, okay, I mean, if they're not just here to pander us and they want information, again, why send us all this fancy to do?
I think that's what we need to find out, right? We need to get on there and really figure out what this whole ploy is. It's the thing about knowing that it's a trap is that you have to set it off to know what's going on. And you were
Okay.
saying last night, V, is it we need somebody, right? We need people to kind of back us up just in case things go sideways. And
Wait, new plan then. Do I, when we get on there, do I go and confront them right away and get it over with?
that's kind of what I want to do, but
Just be like, hey, can we talk right now so then I can enjoy the rest of the cruise?
or jump off it.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Well, they have a brig. Will we get thrown in the brig?
Every ship has a brig, except for small ones like Miss D's, which basically you could pretty much turn that little cabin that we've been sleeping in into a brig if you wanted to. You just lock the door.
I mean, I could try to get us out if we get thrown in jail.
That would be fun.
Pretty good with a lockpick.
All right. Well, we have our team D on the boat here. D, this is Moel, Toa,
You're part
Blur.
of D-Team, Blur.
They're going to they're going to take our place on the ship just temporarily to Jade City while we're on the cruise ship. Now, it's going to get tight if we end up having to be on the ship all together, but it'll be good. It'll be a good bonding experience. We'll be
Will
fine.
the ship sink with that many people on it?
D
That's
is
a question
kind of
for
like,
D.
I mean, it'll be real tight, but worst case
Children.
scenario, we'll figure it out when we figure it out. I'm not gonna take any chances, so
We weigh like 90 pounds. We're fine.
Yeah. Well, this one's a little bit. You're a little bit bigger there, honey. And she kind of points to Toa, who tries to make himself appear smaller as he's embarrassed. And Moel's like, "Oh, don't worry
Toa.
about it."
Look, Toa, I am the smallest one here, barely keeping up with Moel. And you just gotta own who you are, one way or the other. So stand up tall. You'll feel much better in the long run. And don't try to hide it.
Toa kind of goes, "Okay, thanks."
I mean, it's good that you're big. You could be the muscle.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Either
Sure.
way, hopefully we just get, a fun cruise. We can have a conversation about, the legal ramifications of slander and libel in the media, and the possible risks that we've incurred therein, and then can move on with having a fun cruise and there's no more strings attached. That's so best case scenario, but I don't think that's going to happen. Either way,
Sure, it'll be fun.
Violet's just sort of panicking.
Yep.
I'll either go and talk to them directly, or I'll ignore them. And I guess I'll decide as we go.
All right, well, either way, we'll have these guys here, so.
Okay. As you guys split up and D nods and herds the B team children, D team, yeah, sorry, D team, children onto her boat, who are reluctant and not really talking to each other except for Moel, who's always trying to talk to everyone. I think
glue.
yes,
Bond, Moel, bond.
she's trying. She's really trying. And you guys turn around as a gigantic ship ports itself, and you can already see that there is a line forming, a crowd of people forming, getting ready to essentially gawk, because this is a pretty big one. This is a big one.
And I hope they have like a Pokemon gym on the cruise ship, and we have other trainers on the cruise ship. That would be so dope.
Oh boy. Well, this sounds like a great. This sounds like a great time to take a break. Just
Above table, I can't tell if the cruise ship was something that was planned, or you threw it out there and didn't expect us to just bite.
above table, it's the latter. I was like, yeah, I'll throw this out there. They'll know it's like a trap, and they'll probably avoid it, right? Oh,
And
shit,
we'll
wrong.
definitely take the trap.
So I have definitely.
This has been the running theme in every campaign. We did it here. We did it at Spell Jam.
Absolutely.
We literally took a portal to hell in Tyranny last session.
We did it with the frickin'
Strahd.
in Strahd
Yep.
with the hags. This is what you do.
Yep.
We're level 4, we're level 5. This is when you start to get too cocky, and we're gonna get shut down. It's gonna be magnificent.
Thrown off a cruise ship.
I just don't know if we completely curveballed you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have definitely not been spending the last hour while you guys have been talking, searching up maps of cruise ships. I think I did a pretty good job on a moment's notice.
Hell
but
yeah!
you
I'm so
did
excited.
that.
I love
I should have
the
known
yes
this.
and stuff. It's
I
so
should
good.
have known. I should have known this. It's my fault, and I take the blame.
Like, V is gonna do it out of the want to get the better of them.
Yep.
Kid is pure chaos,
Absolutely.
and
Yep.
Milo is the argument that I made, which is like, if we don't do this now, it's just gonna get worse. Like, what are they gonna do next? Now they're sending golden tickets on cruise lines and they talk to us. What are they gonna do in 3 weeks if we ignore them?
Oh, god damn it.
Golden handcuffs to jail.
Right?
Anyways, before I sign myself up for anything worse, I'm going to take my leave really quickly
Short break.
for a short break and try to figure out how to get a gym onto a cruise ship. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Fuck you guys. You're not getting a gym on a cruise ship.
I don't want to go battle. I don't want to battle on my vacation anyways.
I do.
So, welcome to the cruise ship. Hold on, I gotta get better music for this because this is nice little surf music and this is not... Hold on. Okay.
What's the name of the
Run
ship?
up.
What SS are we on?
The SS... The SS trap. God, what's another
Emergency
really
release
generic
boat.
name? The SS Ash. No. He's not that famous.
should be.
And what's
I
another?
mean, he's world champ. He better be.
It's the SS. It's the SS Karen.
SS Karen.
Karen.
All right. Ambiance. Where's my ambiance?
I got a golden ticket. I have a golden ticket. We were specially invited. We did not pay for these
Right?
tickets.
Yep.
we get a fast pass to the front of the line, right?
Actually, legitimately, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. We just get to
Well,
jump
that's what
ahead.
I
Like,
mean.
'cause that's a
what
big
V's
line.
gonna fucking do.
Yeah, I don't want to wait in that line. So
As soon as
I just say
as soon
just
as
go
we
ahead.
start, V was gonna like jump us the line. Yeah. With fancy tickets.
Holding up the fancy tickets. I have a special invitation to be here. Milo will suggest it and then sheepishly follow along.
Oh, that's right. You couldn't Pokedex them though. You didn't have your Pokedexes back
We didn't
then.
have our Pokedex.
No. That's why I didn't put them on there.
We
I
don't know.
considered it, but
We don't know anything about it.
I mean, you know what Pokemon they are.
We know what Pokemon are.
You do.
Do
Okay.
we though?
What about
What are
Magmar?
Pokemon?
Magby. Oh, that's right. You guys did fight a Magby at one point, huh?
And Magmar. We saw Magmar.
Did you
I don't know if
Pokedex
it got
that
close enough for
Magmar?
me.
I
I
did
would
not.
have if it got close enough to us. I don't know if it did.
I
but-
don't think it did. I think you guys were running from it, but
We
Okay.
fled quickly.
Well, I mean,
Well, we'll get Magmar
I was
eventually.
hanging out.
you'll get Magmar eventually because you'll have a Magby eventually. But yes. So, let us away now to the wonderful world of cruise ships. You arrive in front of this giant liner, cruise liner. And indeed, there is a long line. However, you don't need to stand in
Yeah.
it. V cuts in line.
Yeah, V.
Mhm.
V immediately like starts walking and just like walks past everybody who's standing in line.
Oh, thank you for naming it. Yes. The SS
Hell yeah.
You skip the line, and initially, as you try to get on, the man in the very well put together tuxedo at the front kind of stops you and goes, excuse me. I think you're supposed
Yes.
to wait.
But we have these super fancy tickets that say I don't have to wait.
Kind of pauses, looks down, goes, can I see those for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Grabs them, puts them up to the light, kind of turns them over a little bit and goes, right, all right, special guests, right this way, please. And he kind of motions over to you and pulls back a person who was about to get on and kind of gestures you ahead. Yeah, gestures you ahead.
As we go by, kid looks at that person. We're kind of a big deal.
This person who appeared to be like an older, literally a Karen, an older woman with like a, a purse
Good.
on her
Even
head,
better.
kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, well, I'd never, as you guys go up the steps.
Sorry. Sorry.
Your tickets are validated, and indeed they are special pass tickets. You notice now that there is
Hell yeah.
actually two types of tickets. So there's like two types of tickets. Two of the tickets are for the same room, and one of the tickets is for a special VIP room.
Hell yeah. I get my own fancy ass room.
Just keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, that's definitely the. This is the person we're going to want to talk to room, so you could take that risk on yourself if you want, or you could, let one of us take that risk for you. It's your call.
Oh, dude, is that the captain? Are we gonna get to talk to the captain?
You walk
Hell yeah.
up onto the ship, and you walk into basically the main lobby. of this. Now, just as a disclaimer, I am not rich enough to have ever gone on a cruise, so I don't know what the inside of ship cruises looks like, so I'm just bullshitting it.
Kudos.
Congratulations.
Imagine
Hell
a
yeah.
mall
Imagine.
on the water. It's literally what it is. It's like a mall floating on the water.
And
Sure, yeah. And
mall combination water park.
mall combination water park. Excellent.
Combination casino, combination like 8 bars, combination hotel.
Yep.
It's you can't describe it because it's ridiculous to anyone. Like you start telling the people like what you could get on a cruise ship, and they're like, no,
Could be what?
impossible.
This was Cade pitching a cruise to the FC the other day.
I've pitched it so many times. love
One day
cruises.
the cruise will. One day.
One day. Hey, we're getting there in Pokemon, so
Yep.
Right? Live out our.
the velvet carpet of the
Cruise
floor
moment.
before you, the stairs that arch up and around. I mean, like everything in Titanic. Titanic, compared to modern cruise ships, the Titanic was maybe like a tenth their size. And the
Yeah.
movie Titanic captured the size of like the ballrooms pretty well. Like it was to scale.
Damn.
So
It's kind of horrific that something the tenth that size still sinking, man. You know.
yeah, well that was
Right.
just humanity. That was human error. As everything is. But anyway.
As everything is, yes.
Hey guys, look! Did you notice that they actually do have like a little gym arena on the deck there? It looks like they changed one of their swimming pools into somewhere we could.
When did you do that? When did you fucking do that? It's a tarp. It's a tarp that's covering the pool. God damn it! I look away for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. But yes, you guys stroll into this lobby. Immediately in front of you, you see basically the information desk, and there is in fact a very fancy-looking man decked out in kind of like a captain's uniform that's greeting people as they come in. A couple of people are, relaxing on the chairs behind it, apparently waiting for friends, perhaps, or just enjoying the view. But as you walk in,
V
he greets you.
puts his
as well.
sunglasses back on to look super fancy.
Yeah, you do look super fancy, in fact. The captain kind of glances over to these 3 children that are strolling onto the ship. His brow furrows for a second, but he doesn't say anything, because, who's he to say anything? He smiles at you all the same, kind of tips his hat towards you.
Kid
Gestures.
tips his hat back.
Is Froakie
There's a
under
tiny
your hat?
frog underneath.
Yes, she is.
Milo just sort of waves and smiles, and he's just enjoying he's never been rich enough to get on a cruise ship, so this is all new to him.
The captain kind of glances, doesn't seem to notice the Froakie for now.
Does he notice Lou riding on Milo's shoulders? And
Oh,
the fact
you
that we
also
are
have
bringing
Lou.
Pokemon?
I guess you are,
Yeah.
if you all have your Pokemon out, in which case, yes. As
V
you're kind of
doesn't,
coming
but-
in. V doesn't.
You guys never put your Pokemon away.
Nope.
As you guys stroll on, there is indeed what appears to be not a police, but a security guard, essentially, that's standing by. And as you're kind of approaching the help desk, he kind of steps out from behind it and goes, I'm sorry, not you. Sorry, you're fine. He kind of glances over at Milo. Still hasn't noticed Froakie. Glances over at Milo and goes, sorry, you need to put that Pokemon away. There's people on the ship with allergies and all the other kinds
No,
of
he's
things.
hypoallergenic. No, you don't need to worry about it. It's all good.
I really do need to worry
He's-
about it,
he's
though.
a-
Either it goes in the
he's a
ball, or
service
you're getting off
Pokemon.
this ship.
No, I have a license. It's all fine.
That's not what I'm asking for. And he
He's
kind
a
of goes up
service.
to you and kind of squares up and goes, you need to put him away. It's the rules of the ship. Either you follow the rules of the ship or you're getting off the ship.
All right, Lou. Time to go in the Pokeball. Shoo.
Thank you. Kind of shakes his head and goes,
Milo, just
South Islanders, I
just show him your
swear."
super fancy pass.
No, I'm just gonna take
That
it out,
makes
man.
it so that we can do whatever we want.
I don't think that's what it means, V.
It does. We're super special guests.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll
Kind
just
of
let Lou
glances
out later.
over at
It's
V,
fine.
narrows his eyes, and goes,
He
This
just
one
kind of
seems to
fans
be-
himself with his ticket.
Just a second. Okay.
Yep.
Glances over at Milo. For once in your life, Milo, somebody is looking at you with anything other than awe. That's such a sweet child.
It's fine. It's for Lou.
But yeah, eventually you guys make it through. The fact that you're hiding Froki under your hat, kid, seems to have passed under his radar, as it were. But yeah, as you walk by, there's a lady who's also helping people like find their way to their rooms, and she's kind of going, okay, there is, yep, if you just head down that hallway and follow that map, yep, you should be able to find it. It should be on the left side. Thank you very much. And then if you would like to head up to the top deck, we have a pool and a, god damn it, it's even more of a Pokeball now.
I had to fix it.
I don't have a battle arena prepared.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. I'm just keeping my hands occupied while I listen.
That's very fair. That's very fair. She goes, you can head up to the top deck where we have a pool. It is currently not able to be used, but as we start to move, you can feel free to explore anywhere you'd like. If you would like to grab a bite to eat, the cafeteria is on the lower floor from here. And then she glances over at you three as you walk past and goes, hello, can I help you find your rooms, or is there any questions that you have?
Why can't we not use the pool yet?
Oh, it's just a safety measure, essentially. While we're in a dock, we're going to go ahead and just clean it. It's kind of for maintenance, make sure we get everything set up. But once we get going, should be no problem.
Yeah, they gotta refill it with water while they're near land.
Well, okay, so I mean,
we should probably find our rooms first, right? That way we know.
I guess.
If
I
we
mean,
get
we're
separated.
pretty big. We're a pretty big deal. And we've got like the super fancy rooms. So I guess like where are those to begin with? And also like, is he the captain over there? Is like, should I be talking to him?
She kind of swivels around on her chair to you. Oh, I see. Can I see your tickets for a minute? And she kind of takes them from you and inspects them. Goes, oh, I see. Yes, these are our very special VIP. These are paid for by the Sylph Corporation. That's incredible. Very well. You have our VIP rooms. This is for the single master suite, and these are for the double room. I will show you up there. They're a little bit higher on one of the higher floors up above there. If you'd like to talk to the captain, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to talk to you, for sure.
I'd leave that up to you, V, if you want to talk to the captain.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay. He's not
Just
going to let
walks
you
over
drive the
to
boat. I just want you to
You
know
don't
that
know
ahead of time. Milo shouts that as he walks past.
The captain turns around, looks at you, and goes, oh, well, hi. Hey there, lad. What can I help you with?
V will kind of like pull his sunglasses down a little bit to look him in the eye, and then push him back up, and then put out his hand to shake his hand. Just, I hear you're the one captaining this nice big ship.
Indeed I am, lad. Indeed I am. And he reaches out and shakes her hand and goes, it's very nice to meet you, Mr.
Okay. Yeah. Oak.
Oak.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Oak. I did not know that we had a, Well, no, you must be the other... Right. You're not a gym leader. I am assuming. You seem
No,
young.
not personally, but I'm
But
still
you
pretty,
do resemble
pretty
you
big
do
deal.
resemble him quite a bit. In fact, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel as though you are in fact his spinning image. It's really quite impressive. I've seen on TV. My daughter is very enamored with him, I must say. So.
You know, I've never heard that.
Really, that's interesting.
Yep. Never before. Anyways,
Sure.
so when do you guys do, like, the part where I could try driving the boat? A little bit. Just for a little bit.
Yes. Well, that is not a
Like out in deep ocean?
he kind of glances back towards the secretary, who kind of just like shrugs, and he goes, I don't believe that's a service that we offer for the safety of everybody on this vessel, but we can certainly
Even for super important guests?
well, you are certainly very important guests, but I don't believe we offer that. But tell you what, lad, since, as I've just heard, the Sylph Corporation is paying, if you would like to come and visit the captain's quarters, I can give you a little bit of a tour. I can explain how this all works. And we can turn on autopilot and let you feel like you're piloting the boat.
Try
How
it
about
a little bit. Okay. I'll get to pilot the boat. Got it. Sounds good.
Not
Also, speaking of Sylph Co. themselves, do you know where the representative for their company is on the boat? Or what room they're in?
Yeah, why are we here?
He glances over and goes,
Because we're important.
Yeah, but
we also need to talk to them.
wait, you don't know why you're here?
we want tickets.
We were personally invited by Sylph Co. to be on this fancy ship. But we just need to have a conversation with the sponsor. So we know what's going on.
Right. Well, I do believe that our dinner tonight will... Let me just check the roster for a second. He turns around, he goes back to the secretary, and he asks her for something in a murmur, and she kind of nods and steps away, and it takes a few minutes, but she comes back and she gives him the list, and he kind of nods in confirmation and goes, well, I'm not personally acquainted with the representative of Sylph Corporation, but it appears as though you have already been assigned seats for tonight's dinner, and it seems that the three of you are in fact sitting with that person, so I'm presuming whatever you have won will be explained there. I don't personally sell the tickets. I mean,
which representative is it, though?
Yeah, who might that person is, I think, what Mr. Oak is getting at.
Yeah, I need to know, which representative we're talking to, I know a bunch of them, and whichever one, I need to know who it is, so I know what kind of things that we're going to talk about. Or better yet, to talk to him before the dinner, so we're on the same page.
Right, no, that...
I mean, dinner sounds like a good place to talk, but definitely would like to know what we're getting into.
Right. I understand.
Either way, the list has his name, right? What's his name?
Hold on.
I love it.
You like the fact that I'm just sitting here going, whatever the fuck his name's gonna be. I can't come up with anything that tops Doug Triol.
You go to your Firefox or Chrome tab, you type in random name generator, you hit that button a few times till you find Breff, and you're like, fuck it, his name's Breff. Breff.
No, but I need it. Magnus.
Magnus Ton.
You know what?
Yeah.
I love it. No, that's his name now.
It's so perfect.
That's gonna be his name.
That's it.
It's
Let's do
also,
it.
as he's looking at the list, can V kind of try to sneakily try to peek over and look at the list?
Sure, it's a list of names. It's actually basically a list of all the tables for the dinner. And there's a bunch of names. Are you looking for a specific one?
Just anything that looks fancy, or anything that we've heard or seen in the news or on television.
Let's see.
Anything that sticks out, I guess.
Roll me a perception check. Okay.
We're rolling pretty good for the rolls that
Right?
don't have any modifiers. It's
Yeah, it's pretty good for 0.
You do see that you and your friends are at a 4-person table, a VIP table with Magnus Ton, which
Actually,
name
also,
yep.
do they have all of our names? Like, I know they probably have mine, but do they have the others as well?
They do.
Okay. Good to know.
They do.
Okay.
And you
Fine.
also spot amongst them, let's see, who would you spot? 15 perception's pretty good. I'm just thinking, because as I said, I pulled this entire thing out of my ass. And now I'm scrambling.
Feel it.
It's okay, we do this to Kate all the time.
Yep. There is, in fact,
Literally.
a name that you recognize, yeah. It is a very famous, performer, essentially. Nothing that you're necessarily interested in, but, a very famous, performer, like a singer, essentially a pop star, a Pokemon version of a pop star that, is sitting at one of the other tables, and you can guess that probably, she's gonna be performing at the dinner, from what you know.
Alright.
But I'm afraid I don't have anything else for you because, even with a 15 perception, there's not going to be a lot of super high top people.
We don't see Doug Triel.
You don't.
Triel's not here.
Doug Triel is not here. No.
Okay.
Is there anyone else that we have encountered from there? I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if there was anybody, whose name had ever been on the news
I'm
for
just trying to think.
Silpho.
I think all of the people we've talked to were either gyms or Officer Jennas. I mean, it's
Yeah,
honestly
we
it's a
haven't
Pokemon
talked to a
campaign,
whole
so
lot of
we
people.
talked to a lot of the Jennas and the Joys and gyms. But
You do see.
Your dad's not here, is he?
No, no, your dad's not here. Although that would have been really funny.
Pretty fucking hilarious. And awful.
Awful.
Yeah.
It's Silphco is behind the whole Pokemon League, right? They fund a lot of the. Trying
Roll
to
me a
remember from
history.
the actual
Roll me a
canon.
history.
Yeah.
Check.
That is fair. If my pop out wants to actually work, it doesn't. Give me a second. No, my whole character sheet's broken.
They have too much money for their own good.
Oh no.
Right.
That's what happens when they make Pokeballs.
And all the other
History.
stuff
14.
that Silpho makes that I
14
don't really know.
is pretty good. Silphco does not fund the Pokemon League. The Pokemon League is something that is independent from Silph Corporation. And in fact, wait, remind me again, have you read the letters that you got from...
I have not.
You have not, okay.
It's on my. We now have a private room with just me and Kid. It's on his to-do list literally tonight,
Yep.
but he
Yep.
has not had a chance because he's like, I have to read them tonight in case I have to jump into the water. So he's honestly probably gonna opt to take a nap this afternoon and read them this afternoon before the dinner.
Yep.
But I haven't had a chance yet.
No, that's fine. While I'm on it, and I'm sorry, I'm still trying to reward the 15 perception. So you know that there is that famous musician on there. You also know that there is somebody named Crystal, who you know is a current Kanto gym leader, basically because you know all of the Kanto gym leaders one way or another, thanks to your dad.
Right.
But she has been
gym leader.
crossed off and, written as she's not coming. She's not able to make it.
Right. Could we replace her with Professor Acacia?
Here, I have given you a Pokemon professor. It's the same thing as a gym leader, right?
Right?
They're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But... All right. Well, do we want to get to our rooms? Kind of get situated. Go check out the
Yeah,
ship?
I gotta see how special this master suite VIP room is.
Yeah, and I kind of want to watch the whole ship take off from, the top deck, because that sounds pretty cool. It's a big ship.
You can do that. I'm not really. I'm good.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen? You're gonna miss out on the best part of being on the ship, and that's being
I
able to watch.
fall off the ship into the water and drown.
You got a life jacket on.
I do. What if it doesn't work? Did we didn't test this?
I mean,
What if it's defective?
Oh, that's right. You've been doing this entire thing in the life jacket.
is that a
You
life
could've
vest?
I mean, are these water? Are these sections water? Just go jump into one of these little small pool areas.
You're wearing all your clothes at the moment. V.
Yeah, I
jump
don't
into the water just
really
yet.
want to do that.
It would work. It'll work. But you're also not gonna. I think they've got railings. I don't think you'll fall off, or just you can stand near the center of the boat. There'd probably be a lot less sway and rocking near the middle, and then you could still see. It's it's just the
Say
scale
that.
of the ship compared to the scale of the island. It's I don't know. In my mind, it's cool.
If it rocks and sways up there, I will throw up on you. Again.
Here's the the VIP suite. How close to the center of the ship is it?
I mean, I suppose you don't know, but looking at the general ship maps, if you want to peek over, it's pretty center. It's closer to the front, but
Okay, you'll probably have the best chance of not feeling anything in your room. Honestly, you're right
Perfect.
there. But if
So
you
I'll go there.
okay,
okay.
it just seems like the coward's move, but that's fine. All right, kid, should we go seize the opportunity, live life a little bit?
See, if it was me, V, if it was me, I wouldn't take that disrespect.
You won't need your life vest in the room. You'll be fine there, so you can get comfortable and relax.
I'm not scared. I just don't want to fall off and or get sick.
I understand. I never said no. I get it.
You
It
said
just,
I was gonna be. You said I'm a coward.
It seems like hiding to me. It just seems
not hiding.
seizing the opportunity. When are we gonna get this chance again? And honestly, he looks over. Is the captain still there, or has he left to go depart the ship while we've been?
He probably left while you guys bickered. He stayed around for a while, just being like, "What are these children going on about?" But eventually, no, he departed.
Yeah. So I mean, it'll probably happen soon. And once we're underway, we're gonna be on the ship for a few days, like we were with D. So you're gonna have a little bit of the rocking, but the closer you are to the center of the ship, the less it'll be, and it will be a lot less than D's rickety boat.
Yeah, well, I figured it's so big, you're not even gonna be able to feel it at all, right?
Right? Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all.
So, on the top part, so that you want to watch us leave.
I mean, you've stood on the top of buildings and looked out over a city, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if the building that you were on just started to drift away from the city. Something that massive, moving.
Sounds not great. Honestly.
All right, we got awesome and not great. Kid, where's your vote?
I mean, I'm absolutely gonna. Kid's whole mindset right now is probably Titanic. He's gonna try to get as close to the front of the ship as he can.
That was great. It's awesome.
I mean, I can come and just at least keep you company, I guess.
Yeah.
V, you have to be there because if Milo goes to fall off, you gotta catch him.
Right.
I'm gonna be at the front.
Don't. How am I supposed to catch you? You weigh more than I do.
Well, you stop him from falling.
Yeah.
don't
That.
fall off.
Yeah. You need to be there to tell me not to fall off. That's what I need.
Oh,
Somebody to remind
no,
me
that-
that I could fall off this boat. Now let's get up there before
Okay.
it pushes off. We'll try to
Alright.
hit the
So you wanted to head to the top deck first, right? Before everything sits out? Okay.
Yeah. We want to see it shove off, and then we'll go find our rooms because that's the fun thing to do. I don't know, if they were supposed to leave at 10, then
No,
it's probably gonna happen
it's probably
soon, but-
it docks at 10 and then it probably leaves at 11.
Oh, okay.
But you guys got on It's leaving pretty quickly here, so you all manage to herd V up to the top deck, and slowly, little by little, everybody roll me a perception check, actually, while you guys are up there.
Kid almost falls into the pool that's covered by the tarp that looks like a gym floor.
Gym floor. Because this is probably a hot tub, let's be honest. It's way too small to be a pool.
Guys, that was awesome.
Wow.
We hyped it up so much, and then we were blinded by the sun.
Kid falls into the pool.
Kid's like, oh shit! He catches himself, but like he almost goes in. He doesn't even see the boat leaving. Shit! Fuck!
Oh no!
You said Milo was gonna fall in the water. Damn it, kid.
But you got, you do manage to catch the boat leaving, because, let's be honest, it takes like a solid 10 minutes for it to actually pull away. There's the deep horn. I probably, even if I do it, Discord will probably censor me,
Probably.
But, I could use the air horn sound for this. Thanks, Discord. Wait, hold down.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's exactly what the boat sounds like. Beep, 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 beep.
No. Broke 'em on air.
Broke 'em on.
Cruise lines.
You, Milo, are trying to look out. I mean, you see the ship leaving. You're trying to see if you can see Delia and the other intrepid heroes.
The
the
B team.
Yeah.
You can't see them. They're nowhere to be found. You can't even see her boat. You're like, oh my god, they probably left us. Or maybe you don't think that.
Well, no. I mean, the fact that we're a big boat, he trusts that we're a lot easier to see than she is. Like, he knows how horizons work, and he's hoping that she can use the horizon kind of to her advantage, because the ship should be so much higher off the water.
But yeah.
The Earth is round. The planet's round, guys.
Is it?
V misses everything by like getting torn between trying to prevent Milo from getting too close to the edge and also trying to help Kid who just fell in the pool.
Well, see, that was a lot of fun, right? Like, now we're on this ship. Like, look at how big this fucker is. Look at... Oh. Okay. We should go find our rooms, get comfortable, rest before dinner, because I don't know about you guys, but I am, I'm still a little tired from the fact that the ghost gym was only open at midnight.
So we've been up literally all night. Do you think
Every
I should
night.
call Acacia now? Because they wanted to talk before we got on the ship, and now we're on the ship.
I mean, if we're relatively alone, it's as good a place as any.
Are we relatively alone-ish up on the top of the deck?
I'm gonna be honest with
Probably
you,
not.
probably not. There's probably tons of people here, also doing the exact same thing as you are. I don't have that many people, so
Yeah.
just pretend.
That's why I kind of asked that way, is I just wanted to narratively draw the scene. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, let's actually head for our rooms. Normally this is where you drop your bags
Is
off.
anybody up there that wasn't there to see Kid fall in the pool?
No, they all pretty much
Like,
saw
like
it.
did anybody come up after that?
They glanced at you to check that you're okay, but nobody came up.
Aw, I was gonna try to get somebody else to walk over there.
Did Froki fall out in the pool?
That's a good question.
She's probably having the time of her life now that his hat is probably damp.
Oh,
Wet.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would feel real good.
The thing is, you also fell into the hot tub, which you were a lot closer to. So Froki was like, no! Wait, okay, now that you're out in the air again, it's fine.
That is a big ass hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Several
To our
people.
rooms, and we'll go try to find an attendant and be like, hey, we're special.
Where
Show us
the
our
hell do
rooms.
we go?
Okay. They will direct you over to your rooms, and you eventually find yourselves matching your tickets to two rooms that are across the hall from each other. The one on the left
Hell yeah.
appears to be the master suite, and the one on the right appears to be the super master suite. That's like the single.
Super Master Suite. Hell yeah, mine.
Okay.
Dibs.
Yeah, well, we knew that. Okay, so me and Kid have the keys for this one. Let's go into your room, because one
Are
bed
they
would probably
fancy
be bigger.
keys?
They are fancy keys. They're probably key cards.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably key cards. So open your door, V. Let's go in there. We can call Acacia from there, and then we'll go to our room and can, rest from there.
Okay.
Hold on, I get to see it first, and he'll
for it.
scan the key card and just like bust into the room and like run in.
Okay.
I grabbed myself when you grabbed me.
Yeah, you run into the room. It appears to be a very fancy room.
There's free
indeed.
shit on the floor.
There's free shit on the floor.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna happen. This Pokeball is actually not red. It is a Pokeball. It appears to be like this weird, very interesting, like teal color. It's a little bit glittery, very cool looking. It almost, when you tilt it, it almost feels like there's already a liquid inside of it, but you think that it's probably just an effect because when you pop it open, it appears to be just
snow globe.
Regular Pokeball. No, it's just a Pokeball. Very well made Pokeball with a little Sylph logo on the inside of it. All of this is all like glass windows, so you basically have one entire wall of just glass windows, which, it's got.
Right, V goes up to look and then turns back around.
I'm sure that there are curtains that you can draw.
Yeah, there's curtains. There's curtains.
But alright, let's set up your phone.
Is this actually mine though? Can I put this in my inventory?
Yes. You have yourself one. What did I call them? Hold on, I gotta double check because I named them and then Sylvan Ball.
Ooh.
Sylvan Ball.
Sylvan Ball.
Interesting. Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's a fancy looking ball you got there, V. Kid says as he's taking his shoes and socks off.
Oh god, the worst part. Okay.
I mean, it's gonna stink, but I do appreciate it because, like, I mean, we always had to take our shoes off in the house.
Well, I mean, I'm wet. He's saying as he's like taking the list of his. He's gonna be in just his boxers because he's not gonna walk around in wet clothes all.
That's fine, whatever.
That is fair. The rooms probably have bathrooms if you wanted to. Yeah, actually, I'll just, as he shucks off the wet clothes, I'll just pick them up and go drape them over a shower or something.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't care. You just wanna. I'm sure there's towels and shit if you want.
I know
that.
you don't care now, V, but in 12 hours you'll be knocking on the door, forcing me to switch rooms with you because this room smells like mildew and sweat, and you don't want to sleep in it anymore.
Then so take all his clothes and put them in your room. Then
I'm putting them in the bathroom. Okay, I'll walk into our room and put them in our bathroom.
All right.
I don't know where our room is.
It's right there. Hold on.
He's gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Back.
They're literally across the hall from each other.
Okay.
See, this would not have happened if you'd have been on, like, your P's and Q's, V.
What? How is this my fault?
You were already on Milo
you fell in
duty.
the
You should have
pool.
been on kid duty. Yes, we had you there to
take
catch
care
us.
of him.
All right. But yeah, you said you were gonna call Acacia. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
Yeah. Well, first V jumps on the bed to see how comfy it is.
It is very comfy. Just for funsies, it's a waterbed.
Oh shit! I don't know if I like it, but I like it.
It's not so much as liking it for liking's sake, but it is fancy, so you probably like it just for that.
Exactly.
But then he'll flip over and set up his phone like on the edge of the bed, so that the others can come and either like join him on the bed or like talk from off the side.
Sure.
And call Acacia.
Call Acacia. All right, you call Acacia, and you're presented with a very familiar scene, which is the fact that Acacia is apparently on Tropius currently because their hair's kind of blowing back as if they're in a wind tunnel, and they're just barely.
Drop your phone.
Yeah, they're just barely managing to. They keep their phone, and they kind of answer, pause once, and go, "Oh boy, yeah, okay, I see where this is going. Hey."
We were supposed to call you before we got on the cruise ship, and we're on the cruise ship.
I mean,
we didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Fine. What's the plan then?
I mean, we're supposed to...
You fly under the cover of night and get on the ship and come meet with us.
Keisha kind of glances up where there's a bright blue sky above them and goes, okay, failed step 1. Look.
Or, okay, I mean, you could just, like, go onto the deck of the ship and then, like, talk your way out of getting kicked off. Or what are they gonna do? We're on a boat. They can't kick you out.
I mean, they could put me in the... Never mind. Look, I'll find my way to get onto the boat if I need to, but I think it would be a lot easier for you to just get off the boat. Or, let me guess, has the boat already left? Are you already stuck on the boat?
The boat's left.
Yeah, we're
Have
at
you
sea.
figured out who gave you the tickets and why?
A guy named
no.
Magnus, I think, is having... That's what you said.
Well, we're
being
supposed to have dinner with him. I don't know if he was the one who gave us the tickets, but
Right.
that was, like, the big fancy name that the pilot, or not the pilot, the captain told us.
Well,
What if you disguise yourself as the... I have forgotten, but V will tell her that there was supposed to be a gym leader and that they can pretend to be the gym leader.
Okay.
Crystal.
Crystal, yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
Okay.
Acacia kind of
Yeah.
squints and goes, you want me to disguise myself as No! Everybody knows what Crystal looks like! I'm not gonna... No!
I don't
It's
know
not.
what she looks like.
Look,
Yeah, same.
I don't
Who's
have
Crystal?
to... I don't have to disguise myself as anything. I'll just try... I think I can maybe, if I'm careful, get my way onto the boat, but I think it would be a lot easier...
That's real nice.
But what about Dee? Did she just let you go?
Well-
It wasn't that simple, but she's...
Tried to tell us
Oh,
not
boy.
to, but then we told her that she can just, like, follow along in her ship with some of her friends, and that way, if we have to jump off the cruise ship, they can pick us up.
At the end of the day, she's told us she loves a good scheme. And we're all about schemes.
Well, she did follow that up with not this scheme, but that's besides the point.
But she did let us go, so she couldn't
did,
have not loved it.
Right?
That's
didn't
where I
say
landed. She agreed with it in
no.
the long run, so...
She didn't say no hard enough to stop us.
Right.
Look at how fancy this room is! And they, like, push the camera around to show the whole room.
Wow. They really gave you the biggest one, huh?
Right? It's because we're so important.
Well, okay, so...
See,
no, I don't think it's because you've been saying that to everyone. I really don't think it's because we're so important.
I'm afraid that it
really-
might be
is.
because you're so important. I don't think you realize it, but being important is actually not a good thing. Especially not in your case.
It's pretty cool, though.
Sure, until you become a person of interest. Ugh.
I think that's already too late.
Listen,
Miles just, like, sitting there, just got his head down, just...
listen, here's my very soft advice to you, because I know that if I give you advice, you're gonna ignore it. But I have to give you advice.
We will take it into account and maybe...
I know
Listen
that I
to it.
can't get you off this boat now that you're already on it. But
Nope.
I think the fact that Dee is following you and the fact that you are making an escape plan for yourself is good. So maybe take that a step further and, like, sure, go to dinner. Find out who this person is, because actually I would like to know. Tell me. Because that will give us some ideas about, I don't know who the fuck this Magnus guy is.
So here's my loose plan right now, and seeing the ship, I kind of have a little bit more of it shaped up, but I need to check some stuff out before we go there. But they have those, like, emergency release life raft boat things for when the ship sinks. They haven't had to use them in a long time, but they have them. I just need to check and make sure it's something that we can trigger and then get out without incurring a lot of, security. Or potentially cut our, the bindings so that we can, you saw them as we or as we got on the ship. Those like, they look like
Do you
love
think?
boats.
Do you think they could bill us for damages? of taking a lifeboat off the
I
cruise ship.
don't think Silphco will be happy with it, but unless we plan on saying yes to whatever they're going to propose tonight, and honestly, I don't plan on saying yes to anything that they have to say. I'm just curious as to what the fuck's going on. I don't really care. Like, if Silphco gets mad at us, that's just them getting madder at us. And at that point, like, if we have to run away from them and escape like that, then we can claim, you know, like we were under duress and cast all these like doubts and, you know, suspicions upon them and this Magnus Tun, who, man, that's a suspicious name, right? It just reeks. His name's Magnus.
I'll definitely record at least that part, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, he kind of looks over at the phone. That's just my rough plan, but I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm thinking boat 3, but I really need to look at the, you know, releases and stuff like that to see how it all works and whether or not we can get down. And that way we have at least some way to get to Dee's boat. But I
mean, I'm hoping that nothing goes wrong and we just get to hang out on the cruise boat, because it's pretty awesome here.
I know, V. I know.
I hope things don't go too wrong until my clothes are dry, at least.
Yeah, they were soaking wet.
Well, you're the one who fell in a hot tub.
Who covers a hot... They're... I feel like I should sue. That's all I'm saying.
Do it. Counter sue. They can't sue us if we sue them first, right?
Keisha's like, wow, I
Oh, that
really
works.
want to be inside your brain and figure out how your brain works, because...
I know you don't. It hurts trying.
I mean,
trying for
I could
years.
just give you, like, a stream of consciousness, but I don't think it would make a lot of sense.
That's fine. I don't think I need that. Look, the point is, just keep me informed, alright? I can't stop you from doing stupid shit, but I can at least, you know, be aware of what stupid shit you're doing so that I can help you avoid doing dangerous stupid shit in the future. Does that sound fair?
Yeah. How about this? When we
I'll
go into
try.
the dinner, we'll call you. It'll just be an open line, but hopefully you'll be able to hear whatever Magnus has to say from our pocket, and then
I'm gonna
be
put
in the
it.
know.
I'll turn you on video, and I'll put the phone like in my pocket up here, and then that way just the top part is sticking out, and then you can see what's happening and hear us,
Right.
and maybe record it for like posterity's sake in case we get put in jail.
Blackmail. He's talking blackmail.
No, that's actually a very good idea, kid. Fine. Wait, what about the other kids that were with you last night? Toa and whatever her name is.
They're on Dee's boat.
Yeah, they're on
Alright.
Dee's boat. They're close by just in case we need any, like, real emergency backup, but I mean, they're 3 kids like we are. If we're running, they should probably be running.
If you're running,
So-
everybody should be running, as I'm finding
Yeah.
out. Alright.
It's a good bet. But yeah, I mean, like, trust me, don't think that we don't know how stupid this is. Like, we really know how stupid this is. I really know how stupid this
just here
is.
hanging
Okay,
out.
I know you're just here hanging out. I know how stupid it is what we're doing, but
Kid
like I
and
was
V are
telling
just
Dee last
vibing.
night-
They're just like...
yeah, I know. That's why Milo has been like, every time that they're answering, he's like, I just need to jump in because I'm the only one that gets how dangerous this all is. I was like I said to Dee this morning, if we don't at least engage now, if we run and avoid, they're just going to come at us from a different direction and harder. And at least if we face this head on, it's probably the best way that they'll approach us, because ignoring them is just going to make future iterations worse, right?
Right. I'm afraid that ignoring them will make it worse, but facing them head on and trying to go against them will also make it worse. Best thing you
Right.
can do is think that you're complying, but I like the idea. If you still have time before the dinner, maybe walk around, make sure that you have an escape plan in action, make sure that everything is working, charge your phone.
Yep.
Ah,
All good ideas. V, you should take a nap. I have a feeling that being our voice, I guess, not voice of reason, but just voice of...
The talking.
Yeah, you
Maybe
should
the
probably
talking.
be at your best. So get some rest today, enjoy your room.
Can I go look at the rest of the boat first?
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to stop you from enjoying. I'm just...
Not where the casino is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Wait. Acacia, what's the legal gambling age in Kanto?
I think it's
Can
like
we go? Can we
I
play in
think
the
it's
casino?
like 9.
9? Hell yeah!
Last time I
Right?
checked.
Game corner.
Do you think we
Oh
could?
wait, I
if
think
we
like a
win
couple of years
Pokemon-
ago they actually banned the game corner, and now it's like 18, like it is in all the other regions. Weird how it was like basically non-existent.
I could pass
Are you
for
telling
18.
us?
it's fine.
Are you telling us we can't gamble while we're here?
No, sure, just find a
No,
big enough
I-
trench coat and sit on each other's shoulders. You're
I could pass
already
for
you're already
18, it's
this
fine.
far. Why not just dig your hole deeper? All right, I'm coming up on a updraft,
Yeah.
so I'll call you back.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Before you leave, is this okay? What is this thing? And he shows her the Sylvan ball.
Eyes narrow, kind of squints at it and goes, "Where'd you get that?"
It was on the floor.
Right. I'm presuming it's kind of shiny to be on the floor. Do you think that the person who gave you the room left it, or what? How'd you get it?
I don't know. It was on the floor in my room.
It's a, yeah.
It looks like a Pokeball.
Have you tried to
there's
put your
nothing in it.
Pokemon in it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Should I try?
No.
Maybe not. But I mean, I'm suspicious of everything these days, but maybe don't.
Same. I feel it,
Okay.
Acacia. Thank you for having logic and reason. Helping
Hurry up
me.
and speak on the boat so that we can talk.
Yeah, this is exactly why we called you. We knew it would be important.
Right.
Fair.
Be a lot easier if you could just sneak on the boat and be here with us.
You know, you
You're
keep
like
saying
you're like
that.
our step parent, you know. You're just there for us in the moment.
And you're
And you're gonna be-
responsible for us.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You are responsible for whatever actions we take in the future.
Sorry, Acacia.
Right. No.
You're welcome.
I signed up for this, quite literally. Just keep
Good.
me up to date, and then there's a click and the phone goes quiet.
All right.
Well,
Well, I really
I
do
also-
want to check out those. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna ask, do you think this is something that I should like text my dad about, or would that just make things worse?
Hey, Dad,
Milo's
on the Silph Cruise.
blinking. Like, in what way text your dad? Text your dad
mean-
in the hopes that he can help, or text your dad just sort of in
Yeah.
a like.
Well, you said that like things are dangerous, and like he's got a legal team that might still apply to me. I think
I
that
don't know,
maybe
I mean,
like if I tell him that we're on a Sylph cruise boat that they specifically like asked us to be on. Like I know
You're-
he's gonna just
You're
get
not gonna
mad.
get him to. You're not gonna get him to fly out here in a big huff, are you? Did
I
he do
hope
that?
not. I don't want him here.
It's really. I mean, it's. it's.
You're his kid. If danger around a big corporation, like I think any parent might be a little bit angry about that and might show up and try to do something about it.
Well,
If
he's
you
mad.
do,
He's mad about everything I do. But like, if he knows what's happening and like, I don't know, could have some sort of, he could talk to somebody, I guess.
It's
I don't know.
probably the best legal like defense that we could have, because like you said, he'd have the best lawyers. Sorry, I just realized that kid had that whole video conversation with Acacia, and he was just in his boxers. It
Yeah.
just-
Oh, yeah. just chilling the whole time, just hanging out.
To be fair, Acacia did not react. Like, Acacia's like, same shit as always. It's not,
Right.
it does not bother them.
It just dawned on me, but
oh,
I mean,
yes,
like,
the children. They're soaking for
if
some
you-
reason, half naked.
Whatever.
if you're
I
asking
can just,
V, then it can't be a bad idea, because like, yes, this is very dangerous in a legal sense, especially like
yeah.
what
And I
we're
don't know
stepping
about that
into-
stuff.
right. It's all very iffy territory, and for the most part, your brusque kind of dismissive talk over them and dismiss them and say nothing that they want to hear will probably work in our favor, because we're not looking to make friends with them.
Okay.
We're looking to kind of. It's at this point, I feel like they're trying to get us to stop, and we need to see what we're up against, and that's all this is. We're. When you meet Magnus tonight, no matter how he greets you, no matter how gently and nicely and everything, or politely or whatever, he's Blur, okay?
He's a cop.
He's there to tell you what to do.
He's worse than a cop. He's a businessman.
Yeah. He's there to manipulate us into capitulation, but
I'm not gonna do that.
No, and that's why you're gonna be so perfect for this, because man, it's gonna go great, and he's not gonna know what's in store for him. But yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
definitely dangerous, and if he's not what I'm expecting, we could be in trouble, and so having backup could be good. It's why I wanted Moel and Toa and everybody here with us, kind of close.
Right. So I don't know should I call him? Do you want to talk to him? I don't know what's happening.
I mean, he's your dad. I'm pretty sure you're the best person
I'm just
for
gonna be
it.
like, hey, legally, if I were on a cruise ship that Silphco owned and they were already mad at me, what would I do? And I don't think that he would be happy.
No,
maybe call so that you don't leave a digital footprint that you know that you've done wrong around Sylph, and give them ammo.
Do you want me to call?
Well, I mean, I'll call, but
No, I mean, do you want me to call him? Like, do you want me to talk to him? 'Cause
maybe
you're right, and I want to help. He scares
maybe
the
at
piss
least
out of me too.
okay. Maybe at least like we could all talk to him, and you can at least stop him from just yelling at me, because that's usually what happens. Is that we don't really talk about anything. He just yells at me.
Milo takes a couple deep breaths. Okay, it's our best bet.
If you tell him to stop, then maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
Gary picks up
I
the
tell
phone. Half naked kid just, hey dude.
Right.
Yeah.
See, because when I tell him to stop yelling, he just yells harder.
Actually, maybe.
No, that's fine. Hold on. And he just starts dialing Gary's number to
sure? Okay.
the video phone.
Okay.
We should at least tell him if we're gonna get murdered, and if I get murdered, and then, like I said, all I care about is revenge. And avenging my murder. And he's the best one that I could think of.
We can't get murdered yet. We're like battling for two now because we got a Magby egg.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you can't. You can't get murdered because you have a baby. That's fair. I will tell them that when they're about to murder us.
Wait, hold on, I have a child.
Yeah, these two murders.
You can't kill him. He's a mother.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, V will video call his dad.